Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been through the worst breakup of my life. I am 35 years old, and John Cena just told me to go fuck myself. But hey, at least it wasn't for my best friend this time. Happy Thursday. I am the captain. He is El Jefe. He is Cypher, and he is Beer. This is the 10th anniversary. Welcome to Max Wrestling. 10 years. 10 years is a long time. Yeah, bro, I mean, it's a whole decade. Well, I wouldn't go that far. But regardless, we want to thank each and every single one of you that has supported Max Wrestling since March 2015, or even if you came into this late, it doesn't matter. Max Wrestling has constantly and consistently changed with the times and evolved over and over again. The show you see today is legions different from the show you saw 10 years ago. We've gone through several eras of co-hosts and alumni, from Evan McCabe and The Butcher to Roxy Toxic, James Belmont, Professor Mike Rodriguez, Mr. and Mrs. B-Rock, Dave Burnham, Johnny Ferrari, to Mike Larkin and the RWT era with Moses and Travis and the Kingpin. And none of this would have been possible without Kenny Killer, the sensei who gave me my podcast buzz. I personally have gone through so many milestones over the course of this show. Changed careers, got married, became a father, got separated, and now as I walk a whole new chapter in life, I celebrate 10 years of my one constant of this last decade, Max Wrestling.
Evan McCabe is over as fuck!
So join us in this celebration as we ask, are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
That's right. Welcome to Max Wrestling, indeed, number 526. It is, as he said before, the 10th anniversary of Max Wrestling, and we are just 4 weeks away. There's a lot of numbers for it. From Promo Mania. So, coming up tonight, we celebrate the 10 years of Max Wrestling with a few messages from a few friends, and of course, it couldn't be an event without some title matches, right? So we got 2 title matches coming at you. The first one is Blade Rodriguez getting a TV title rematch against the Captain. And of course, the Kingpin takes on me for my totally legitimate and completely sanctioned Promo Championship. Plus, John Cena officially breaks up with the fans by doing the best heel promo we've heard in years, but for the first time flipping to the other side of the coin in his 22 years, or actually longer than 22 years span. And of course, it is week 2 of the Ring of Games Cup, the most unique trivia in all of wrestling podcasts. I dare you to find a better one. You can't. So make Max Wrestling your new home for all things wrestling. Go ahead and smash that like button. Give this a subscribe button a little bit of tickle. Go ahead, and for those who like the old-fashioned podcast, head on over to SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your podcast. And, of course, for all these links and a whole bunch more, head on over to the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
Beautiful. And right after this, head over to our official Facebook group, Max Wrestling, and don't miss the Max Wrestling post-show after Max, hosted by our very own knowledge champion who is in the house already this week, Cypher. The QR code is on the screen right now. Scan and go after the show. That definitely needs to go on a t-shirt.
It really does.
It does.
So we're going to jump straight into John Cena, but also before we start, here's to 10 years. I'm sorry it's not a beer, but it's
Hey.
early.
Thames. Cheers to y'all.
Oh, beer's drinking. Okay.
It's Coke. No.
Oh, I'm about to say it's the
Oh,
healthier
I
version.
just saw a red can and thought it was Bud.
Oh,
But so, yeah, first time in 22 years, John Cena's been a heel. It was his first heel promo in that time this past week on Raw. And the fans let him know it. I think they picked the perfect week to have Cena cut his first heel promo in a foreign land because, as we all know, European fans are the best.
yo, did you fucking telling me, bud? And again, you got 2 Americans right here who will be like, yep, I'll tell you all day long. Because for the first time ever, well, at least in my opinion, we had 4 different Cena chants. It was "fuck you, Cena." It was "let's go, Cena." Cena sucks. There's just
Shut
a
the fuck
straight
up.
Cena sucks one, and then I forgot there was
There
another.
was a shut the fuck up chant too.
Oh yeah, the plain old shut the fuck up.
And whoever's on the censor button,
Nope.
you need a
He
new
was
job.
sleeping.
You definitely need a new job because you were like 2 chants too slow, and then you were muting the wrong word, even though it was in rhythm.
Telling you, dude, he was half asleep.
Uncle Paul's in the corner just rubbing what's left of his hair.
He's like,
That's
he's
not-
rubbing his beard bald. Like, come on, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's got a big old patch now.
Whereas I show speed, he could do a better job than this.
He probably could.
Oh yeah, that was great. And I love how sometimes when we have these shows in like Belgium or France or whatever, and sometimes people are like, well, they're gonna be loud because they don't get the show very often, and I'm just like, no, they're that loud every week. Do you not watch
They're-
football?
Hey,
European fans just sing and
There's-
chant. That's what we do every week.
if I'm about to say, there's what I will absolutely give that. This is why this is happening. Okay, this is why this is happening because there is an atmosphere with and I have it's not just football. It is just European sports fans. It is the old fashioned I've said this for almost not 10 years. I've been on the show for 10 years, but for the almost the entire length of my run here in Max is you have to suspend your disbelief. You need to be able to indulge into this. And there's nobody I dare you, maybe Japanese fans, maybe, but I don't know anybody as passionate as, and again, European, because the spectrum is wide, baby. It's not just the UK. It's not just, Europe and France. And it's the whole shebang. It's the whole European continent. Passion.
Yeah, you forget how wide it is sometimes.
Fucking hell.
I also love that meme. I'm going to Europe. Where?
Yep.
Like France or Carlisle?
You literally you be so vague, nobody knows. It's glorious. It works
But-
perfect on Americans.
Cena pulled it off spectacularly well by using the breakup analogy. I fucking love that.
Yeah, he's all none of you sons of bitches. For when he called everybody sons of bitches, I immediately flipped because my thought process was he's trying so hard to be like the peacemaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? and it's and I love it. I do. But like again, it's 22 years. John's been on our television damn near 30. No, not that long. Not that long, but fucking getting that close. 25, no?
Debuted in 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost
23,
25
so about
years.
23 years.
23.
So it's been a hot ass minute. So yeah, okay. So 22, so I guess in that instance, it's 22 years, and he comes out, hits literally just the flip because every time I see John in the ring, the first thing that comes to my mind is bologna, fudge, and mustard. The internet is trying to ruin my life. Every single time I see him, that's the first line that comes to my mind. Now it's him calling me a son of a bitch.
Yeah. And
Calling the world
picking
son
on a kid.
Oh,
John Cena picked on a kid.
Oh,
the
boy.
TikTok community has gone bananas with this kid. This kid can
You know
fucking
what?
get a booth at WrestleCon for the next 10 years, and he's done nothing.
I literally thought it was a kid from 2.5 Men. Like he aged down again.
Hey,
Oh,
things happen in
I
Hollywood.
love that show.
Was it the right move for him to come out in the same gear, same music, nothing different?
I want to ask these guys. They're sitting there. No,
Yeah.
give me this nonsense, Corey. You've been, as we've said, it's been 22 years. I'd pop every time for the Doctor of Thugonomics. I thought that's who we were going to get. I thought we'd get a new music. I'm sure, Corey, did you think the same?
I thought we was gonna get new music, corporate gear. I thought we was gonna see a whole new side of Cena, but for him to just come out in the same gear and then just have his same theme he's been having for God knows how long, just to cut a heel promo, I was like, this could have been pulled off a little bit better if you think about it, because he is aligned himself with The Rock. You think The Rock would throw him like in a suit or something, or throw him with something other than
That's Okay,
Okay.
I'm
He-
so glad I'm not the only one that thought the same thing because I'm like, dude, you again, you got this what was it, a board member of TKO
Mm.
or CEO, whatever the fuck his position is of the goddamn thing.
The
Why not
boss.
come out and beat corporate Cena?
I
You
mean,
know, I mean, I'm not saying like change your music to saying like no chance or whatever. Don't fucking do that shit. And shock the people. Don't do that. But I mean, like, if you would have came out in a suit, just that alone, I think could have added an interesting dynamic.
well, he's had the trumpet song for 20 years now.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause it was on the You Can't See Me album. But they released Thematic the year after, and there was an extra track on there that Cena did that wasn't on the album, which I think would have been great for a heel theme. It was called Untouchables. Oh,
I remember
Yeah.
that.
It was a lot darker than the rest of his stuff.
There was all kinds of rumors going around like that. Fucking Travis Scott was gonna try to make a song for him, and he was gonna get on the song with Travis Scott. And then there was another song on the You Can't See Me album or My Time Is Now album, whatever one it was,
Bad
called
Man.
Bad Man,
Eh,
where everybody was like, "Do it," and I'm like, "Hey, I thought the same thing. I was like, that's a great one. That
Yeah.
is a great one."
But it's also a
But
fun song.
it is. But I was gonna say, but then again, he's got he said it perfectly in his promo. He says it's the same thing. You don't get anything different. You deserve nothing different. He's like, your time is finally up because my time is finally now. And I'm like, dude, but you're old, you're balding, like you've been on television. Like I made all the jokes. I did. I have to. But the reality is, and I'm saying it like this because it got everybody's attention. But again, the one thing I don't think anybody's talking about is what effect is this having on the kids? What effect
Yeah.
is this having on the little 5, 6, 7-year-olds that grew up rocking the John Cena? The guys that are 19, 20, 21, 22 now, how are they going through this? How are the kids that we are raising to like Cena because who else to fucking like? You know what I mean? Really, in reality, because of all the colors. You know, and all of a sudden, now I got to explain to my 7-year-old this guy's an a-hole now.
Yeah, because we were like teenagers when he turned babyface.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like I think the shock and awe effect has this trickle because again, and I don't think this comparison is being made enough. It's been made by some, but it's not being made enough. This is the WCW Nitro where Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash came out. All three of those guys and John Cena had this promo. I'm here. This is what it is. Get the fuck used to it. I hate using the NWO as a consistent analogy, but the reality is,
Yeah.
that is what turned the wrestling world on its head. That was the biggest turning point. That was the biggest turning event to happen.
I
And
can
right
give,
now, I don't know anything bigger. Go ahead. So I'm sorry, Corey. Go ahead.
oh, you good. I can give you a better analogy.
Go
It's
for it.
almost the same vibe as when LeBron James left the Cleveland Cavaliers.
LeBron, I can't.
I mean, there's no other heel turn you can compare Cena to that was as big as Hogan.
No.
And if truth be told, Cena was a face longer than Hogan was.
Much longer.
Almost twice as long.
Turned face late 2003.
Yeah, and Hogan obviously was babyface like 84. Turned heel in 96,
No.
so just over a decade.
No. He wasn't fuck, when did he get
Isn't he
goddamn
heel in
face?
NWA?
Who? Hogan?
Oh.
Hogan was AWA.
That's it.
He was AWA and he was a bad guy.
Mm.
And then when he first came into the WWF, he was a bad guy because he used to work with Andre and nobody knew it. And then I want to say it was like 85, 86 is when the real American Hulk Hogan showed up.
Well, 84
But
was Mania.
Yeah, so that was 88.
Did he beat Sheik in 83?
Did he beat Sheik at 83?
I think it
No,
was
not the
83
first
or
time.
84.
No, not the first time.
No, I mean for the title. Like the birth of Hulkamania.
Was that the birth of Hulk? That probably was the birth of Hulkamania. Was that 83? Maybe it was.
I thought it was 84.
1984.
Yeah, well, and then, yeah, WrestleMania was 85.
Yeah, I was like, that's too early. Because I was like, I know, because that was they talked about it in the Andre doc. That was during the time where like both him and Andre were kind of just like, we don't know what to do with these. Like, we know Andre's massive. We know Hogan's massive. What do we do with you fucking guys? Which, again, shockingly, Vince didn't know what to do with two massive guys.
Wow. Shocker.
Then again. Anyway, I have to do this.
Usually he offers them pictures of girls.
Hey, oh God, don't. I wanted to leave this nice. Peter, we didn't hear anything from you about the heel turn. I talked about the whole how it had this traumatic effect. Were you like going into work the next day and hearing about John Cena finally telling everybody to fuck off?
I thought it was well done. I thought the heel turn was done to a T. I think it was a shot to the system that WrestleMania needed. Because if it would have been Cena and Cody both faces, it would have been too vanilla.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So vanilla, it would have been boring. But turning him heel, I thought was the right move. And the promo itself, it was great. I thought it was fantastically done. Crowd in Brussels, shout out to them. They were fucking magnificent. But we didn't get the explanation of why he sold his soul to The Rock.
Oh, we don't deserve it.
Hey,
and we also didn't get an explanation from Travis Scott. So that's something that we are going to be waiting for. But I'm glad what they've done is that they didn't rush everything all in one go. Like, we can wait now because we've got Cena and Cody in the same building next week. And then the week after. Then we hopefully will get the explanation. Now, corporate Cena in a suit, I thought that would have been great. The theme song, it might be a swerve. Because we may get a new theme at WrestleMania.
That's what I'm thinking.
We could get Travis Scott performing John Cena at WrestleMania. And that would be dope.
Yeah, it was definitely the right call turning, well, one of them heel. It would have been a good match, both baby faces. They're both huge names. But Cena turning heel has added a massive dynamic to this feud that nobody really saw coming.
Oh, sorry.
It's gone. It's gone from what's Cody doing to this is a big feud for Mania. Because let's face it, people are still split on Jay, and that's probably going to be the opening match anyway. So the only other big feud you've got going into Mania is Seth, Punk, and Roman.
That's
true.
Yep.
Drew and Priest, I think that's going to be an underrated match. Underrated, I would say.
Yeah. You got Street King versus the Scottish Psychopath. I mean, shit. You couldn't ask for anything more hard-hitting than that.
No, and real quickly, too, because, we're only going to really delve into Cena, but the whole shoehorning Rhea Ripley into the women's title feud is so dumb. Because a lot of, I think Shayna Baszler pointed it out or somebody. You can't just add your name to a contract and that's how you get added to a match.
Well, mommy's mommy.
I was just going to say, in this case, bro, you don't tell Rhea Ripley what to do.
No.
You do what mommy says. But they could have done a better job of writing Rhea Ripley into this match. She lost the title fair and square. But there's other ways they could have made it a triple threat.
There's 1,000 ways they could have did it. This is called lazy booking.
Very lazy booking.
Well, we got to admit, the match is going to be very appealing.
Yeah.
Sasha and Bayley's match is on the line in my eyes.
I'm really hoping Io wins because 2 weeks in a row now they've done the whole disrespect pie face thing. And Io deserves better booking than that as your women's world champion.
Right.
If you're gonna, I've said it before. If you're gonna put the belt on somebody, strap the rocket to him. See how far the rocket goes. Don't just do your thing. No, you need to push it. So fucking push it right. God damn it.
So I'm guessing she's gonna have like the stand your ground moments at Mania and just take over the fucking match and take them both out.
Good.
Oh, how over was Io though in Brussels? And Bianca Belair was getting booed out of the building.
Yeah, because Bianca's stale. Like I said, I've been watching more NXT. I watched NXT this past week, and I think Jada Parker is a better Bianca Belair than Bianca Belair is right now.
Jada. Mic skills.
Oh.
Action.
Hey, Miss Parker.
Okay.
I can't. Oh, my goodness.
Although,
Lord.
We do also got Jade and Naomi, which is probably they're just going to beat the shit out of each other.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully,
good.
Jade has improved a lot.
Well, the top trainers
I'm sure she has. There's got to have been some improvement, but it's
And make
it's
it a
a blood
street fight.
feud.
Yeah.
So
We don't need
good.
we don't need no rules. Make it a street fight.
Yes,
Why
please.
not?
Make it like a world star hip hop fight for Christ's sake.
Oh, it's, I love it.
All right. So yeah, we're not delving too much into what's gone on this past week because we have got a lot to get through. We got 2 title matches plus Ring of Games week 2 a little bit later on. So let's do a very quick round of some stupid shit people say online. This is shit Mark say.
They talk shit, so much shit. Little virgins in the basement, eating Cheetos, wearing piss stains. Listen to the shit Marks say.
So I only got one quick one for shit Mark say again because again there's a lot to do. And this week the only mark on my list is Mr. Vince Russo.
Of course.
For somebody who used to book wrestling in one of its most popular generations, the dude is such a mark. So
Serious.
on Raw this past week, Michael Cole did that perfect rant at John Cena, and Russo covered it by saying, "Michael Cole, shut the fuck up, bro. You're supposed to be an announcer. Now you're calling John Cena an irrational prick. Okay, so now the announcer's gonna start calling the wrestlers names." Yeah, like they've always done. Like Jim Ross famously did with Triple H for years, which you fucking booked. What? Did Vince Russo get dropped on his head when he got fired or something?
Didn't he call out Hulk Hogan and spew half of the WCW bullshit?
Yeah,
in the middle of the
literally a
pay-per-view?
storyline.
Yep, was it Bash of the Beach or the Great American Bash?
It was. I think it was
I wanna
Bash at
say
the
it
Beach again, wasn't it?
That was the day Bash at the Beach.
Wait,
Like,
John,
I don't want to say 99 or 2000, but it's like, dude,
2000.
you're pot kettle. That's what you know what
It's-
I'm saying. Like, you've been here, done this,
Yeah,
and you're
it's like when
giving
he.
him shit. It's go ahead.
Ah, no, you continue ranting.
Oh no. It's the thing that irks the shit out of me about it is the simplicity of it. Would you or would you not want your commentators to buy in to what is going on? Do you want this to be fucking believable or do you want it to be a fucking bullshit show? Because that's what you're going to do when somebody ignores it, whether it is the color commentator or the lead commentator. But when you're telling me the lead commentator, the guy who has been in this thing forever, the guy that we hated, loved, wanted, gone, and he's whatever now, sits down, does a fucking zoomed in basically promo on John Cena to help bring in the fucking people watching to this thing. How is that bad? That's I'm at a loss of words. Please, Corey, tell me how that's bad.
It's not bad. I mean, like you said, Jim Ross, he would call Triple H son of a bitch at least 30 times a night.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Like,
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, that's my favorite.
like Jim Ross would go in on Triple H. He would actually go in on Triple H. And Jerry the King Lawler would do the same thing. But now, I mean, you calling out Michael Cole for basically what you've done in the past, or I don't know, man. That's crazy work to me.
You see, you're literally just explaining what happens, and as the explanation happens, the mathematics within it ain't mathing, and so your brain doesn't know what to do, and you give up. But yet Vince Russo somehow keeps going on.
He's a very experienced wrestling lead booker, and he complains about standard wrestling tropes all the time.
I know.
It's like when he complains about championships, like people buying into championships. Oh, they're just props. Well, yeah, but it's part of the show.
That isn't a. I hate to break it to you, bro. That's a goal to get to in this aspect. The idea of a championship belt, as I think you lost the idea of their fucking dumb shit, Russo, is it's to elevate somebody, to spotlight somebody. Not, well, Hulk Hogan's bitching and he wants the title back so fucking Jeff Jarrett lays down in the goddamn ring and this is why we get here. But then again, you're the fucking guy that knows it all, right? You're just the fucking dude and I guess I was going to say your mom's basement, but you probably bought your mom's house from her, so whatever. Technically, it's your own basement. And you're fucking, and you, how this guy still gets paid on the internet just blows my mind.
I think he just
Blows
says
my
like
mind.
the stupidest shit now just to stay relevant.
Hey, grasping at them straws, bro.
Yeah.
Grasping.
And unfortunately, Vince Russo is a mark, and that's the shit he says. So
That fits so well.
it is time for our first championship match of the evening. It is time for the television championship to be on the line. I defeated Blade last time. He demanded a rematch, so he's got a rematch. So let's find out who's walking out of Mac's 10th anniversary as the television champion.
Oh, Captain, thy Captain. It appears we're going to be doing this song and dance for a while. You took something from me. Something that I was holding extremely dear to my heart and my reputation. But no. I hope you were able to enjoy it while you were still able to have it. I hope you were able to enjoy the small, slight victory and the gloating upon the masses while you could. But just because you may have won the battle does not mean you've won the war, sir. No. No. So, Captain. First, it was just a mere challenge. And I bow my head to you, good sir, and give you the respect you deserve. However, just because you won the battle does not mean you won the war. I'm not done yet. I'm not finished. And that is yet a taste of thy fury. But the blade still craves blood. And the blade shall receive the blood it is yearning for. So, Captain, how many more blades do you have in store to be able to defend your title and your honor? How many more blades do you have to be able to outwit my scabbard? Think you're running shy, my friend. I don't think the cards are in your hands as much and as well as you think they are. I am looking forward to the many bouts on this path and on this journey we will have. Makes no difference to me. A name is just a name to be written on a piece of paper among the many victories I have in store for my future. So, yes, will I say I was surprised? Indeed, I was surprised that you were able to take what I feel as though I deserved with such grace. But that doesn't mean you can't fall from grace, Captain. And the bigger they are, the taller they are, the harder they fall. No doubt your reputation does precede you. It does. It has, and it always will. However, in turn, when it comes to building a reputation for myself, yes, the losses do hurt, but the losses also build character. And with the fine edge of failure comes a well-rounded individual on their way to success. So, it doesn't matter that I have to do a rematch or trace you down this revolution road to be able to obtain what is rightfully mine. It is rightfully mine. However, this is extremely interesting, for I know in this arena I am the underdog. I do not and will not name the names of the other competitors. However, with me being, oh, how can you say it? Fresh meat, new guy on the block. Everybody loves a true underdog story. Yes, being on top with ultimate success all the time. Yeah, you may be able to have your, how can I say it? You may be able to have your, oh, that's right, bragging rights. But for the one that is able to succeed in the end after getting knocked down, there's a different kind of love that comes with that, Captain. A different kind of love that I don't know if you'll ever understand. Although that might be rather judgmental. It has awakened a flame and a fury in my heart. For all I want to do now is win. I need to eliminate you as my opponent. But, with everyone else, including you, it just shows that I can make an example out of you. An example for you to think twice before you cross me again. Think twice before you even attempt to want to try and come after what's rightfully mine. Think twice before you think you could sully my name. Think twice before you think you could just smush me in the ground like the pebble of the granite beneath our feet. For I will not be dismissed that easily. So, I bid you a good day, and I bid you good luck. However, mark my words, this is not a farewell. The title will be mine.
Time. Whoops. Sorry, Tiffany. Wouldn't want to steal someone else's slogan, right, Mandy? But it is time for the television championship to be on the line once again. The most prestigious championship in all of Max Wrestling. Because you see, while there's squabbling over the World Championship and a Walmart Promo Championship, and the entire knowledge division has been defeated by a literal legally blind man. And nobody even remembers that Chris Reed is the dual champion. The TV title is currently over the shoulder of the most successful TV champion of all time. Check the record books. I dominated 2023 with this championship. And when I lost it, it took me a year and a mental fucking breakdown to get it back. And yet, Blade Rodriguez, you want to come at me again? You want to do what Travis Anderson did last year and stop me from walking into Promo Mania as the TV champion? Doesn't really matter to me this year. If truth be told, my only focus at Promo Mania 10, the biggest Promo Mania of all time, is getting some payback on my own cousin and ending him once and for all. Now, Mr. Rodriguez, I hope your blade is sharpened with precision, because not many people have what it takes to come after me a second time. Chris Reed tried twice and failed, until he got lucky a third time, but by then, I didn't even have the title anymore anyway. Now, last time I showed you respect. Your record cannot be overstated. You hold only 2 losses in Max Wrestling, and both of those people that beat you are current champions, Beer and me. That is absolutely something to be proud of. And Blade Rodriguez deserves to be on the card for Promo Mania 10. But it's not going to be as television champion, because I won't allow it. There's an old saying, you come at the king, you best not miss. You already missed once, and I would hate for you to tarnish your legacy before it even begins. I apologize for taking this title from you, but she was calling me home. See, I don't know how familiar you are with current events, Blade, but this red strap is one of the few things I have to keep me warm at night these days. So I'm going to play fair. I'm not going to cheat you. I'm not going to take shortcuts like a former TV champion who will remain nameless for the chipmunk-faced little weasel rat bastard snake that he is. I want to hold on to this championship because it was made for me. But I also want to see your star continue to rise. So whatever happens, happens. But let me make one thing perfectly clear right here, right now. If I defeat Blade Rodriguez, and if I remain television champion, the title will not be on the line against the Phoenix at Promo Mania. Because Feeney, Mr. Feeney, you don't deserve a shot at the title. You stabbed me in the back. Not like the rat-faced weasel bitch rat bastard, but you still stabbed me in the back. You hit me with a chair, and you cost me the World Championship against Beer. So this is personal between you and I in a few weeks. And speaking of personal, there is another person I would love to address, but unfortunately we had to send him packing from Max Wrestling. A snake in the grass. A backstabbing little bitch. A sleazy rat in the hole. I don't care if you never see this. You got what you wanted, and that's all that matters to you. Well, I got what I wanted too. But still, I would love nothing more than to cause you immense amounts of physical pain. Now, I'm not saying I hate you, but if you were on fire, I would pull up a chair and light my cigar with your hair. I would love nothing more than to pummel, absolutely pummel your smug little chipmunk face into the pavement and watch the blood slowly flow down the street. But unfortunately, I'd go to prison for the things that I would love to do to you. So I guess I'm just gonna have to take my frustrations out on Phoenix and Blade. Because boys, you both have my attention during my Captain's Revenge tour. But this isn't about music. This is about me crawling out of the pit that I was thrown into and fucking everybody that fucked me over. So Blade, good luck to you. And regardless of whether you're TV champion or not, I want to see you face Daniel Crimmins at Promomania. Ta-ta for now.
All right, television championships on the line. Let's get to the times. We always do champions first. So the champion comes in, industry standard, if you will, 60 minutes, 58 seconds. The challenger, the hungry man, the man sharpening the blade each and every week, Blade Rodriguez, comes in 7 minutes, 16 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, your new, was it two-time now? Television champion. This kid is outstanding. Good.
Very good.
Gracious.
Very good. But of course, as you heard in my promo, now he's got to face Daniel Crimmins at Promomania.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Good luck,
So,
kid.
the reward
Holy
does come with
shit.
a cost.
The reward, yeah. The actions come with consequences.
Lord, if that's not setting the extra bit of standard that we're trying to set up for Promo Mania, I don't know what else we got. I don't know what
Huge.
else we got. Oh man,
Oh, Blade, good luck.
Lord Jesus.
DC won't hold back.
No, he does not hold back, not even for somebody he's never faced before.
Rather
Even
never.
when he's retired, he doesn't hold back.
Sure the fuck don't.
All right,
Blade, I'm so sorry, man.
we still got the promo title to come.
Hey.
But first up, he's already here, but let's hear from Beer. Nice rhyme too. It is time for the NXT round.
Right, let's get into the NXT review. So we kick off the show with a recap from last week's incredible Roadblock show. And I'm going to say something that I haven't said for a while about NXT. This show was a snooze fest, I gotta admit. I've not said anything against NXT for a while, but this show was a snooze fest. The only match tonight sees Chelsea Green defending the Women's United States Championship against Sol Ruca. It was a pretty decent match. Chelsea retains, but Dion Pretty Hard worked on a lot of injury on Sol Ruca's knee. Now, people said that it was either a botch fest by Sol Ruca or she was overselling her injury. I'll let you guys decide. Trick Williams and Javon Evans are backstage talking about the ambush from last week. Trick again being a little bit harsh towards Javon, saying he'll never be a world champion. Disagree there, Trick. To be confronted by Alexis King, mocking him, saying that he should be eaten through a straw with a jab to the face of Alexis by Javon Evans. The family speaking backstage before the match against the Culling. Stacks asked Tony D to stay backstage, and Tony D likes how the underboss is handling business. And then our double champion, Stephanie Verkier, speaks to the fans and addresses a great match she had last week against Julia. Says English isn't her first language, but wrestling is her first language, like it. To be confronted by Jordan Grace, and issues of congratulations to Stephanie Verkier. To be attacked by Jada Parker. Jada said that the line starts with her, and then we have the match next week between Stephanie Verkier and Jada Parker. Love it, banger in the making. Next up, then we have Hank and Tang taking on the tag team of Yoshiki Inamura and Josh Briggs. Good tag match with Inamura pinning Hank with a big splash from the top rope after a big discus lariat by Josh Briggs. Next up, we have the Culling versus the Family, 6-person intergender match, and this was a great banger match. Action-packed from start to finish, and we did see Tony D get ambushed backstage by the new faction. Culling picks up the win after a reverse Death Valley driver by Nico Vance on Luca Cristofino. And probably the match of the night. Ava then speaks to the new double champion Stephanie Becker and confirms that Stephanie will defend the NXT Women's title next week against Jada Parker. Then, to be confronted by Fallon Henley demanding when is her rematch, and she wanted the rematch for next week. Ava initially said no, but Stephanie said yes. So we're going to get Stephanie 2 belts in 2 matches next week. Life is good when you see Stephanie Becker. And then we got Carmen Petrovich going one-on-one with JC Jane from Phalo Influence. Carmen looking for a bit of revenge on the Rockstar from her attack last month. JC wins with a rolling encore with an okay match. Shanti wanted Carmen Petrovich to use the steel chair as a part of revenge. And then Carmen says, "No, sir, we're not doing it." And then we have the Revolution on our television screen. We see Ricky Saints going one-on-one with Ridge Holland, with Ricky picking up the win. And the Revolution is underway. Rich looked decent, but Starks picks up the win with the Dominator. But how great is it to see Ricky Saints looking happy that he's wrestling again? Tony Khan, Bumble Buddy. Then we have the 4 young rookies from the Performance Center talking about the attacking the talent from the main roster is Javon Evans at Roadblock and Tony D'Angelo tonight. Now, there's 2 I already know of. One of them is Dion Lennox, who I said was a stud, and Cutler James, who is actually on LFG. The other 2 I'm not really familiar with, but now I believe that they're calling themselves the Dark State, which I like. I don't mind that name. It's better than something stupid. And after that, Ricky Saints then speaks to Kelly Cantion after the match with tough match against Ridge Holland to be confronted by the Culling. Led to a little face-to-face with Sean Spears. I think we know where the destination is going for Stand and Deliver. Ricky Saints did own Izzy Dame a couple of times, but you don't want to mess with Mrs. Braun Breaker. Come on, Ricky, you better than that, bud. Main event tonight was NXT Underground with Trick Williams defeated Eddie Thorpe in less than 5 minutes. A bit disappointing. The ending sucked. I got him. The ending sucked. And Trick calls out Oba Femi after the match and wants his NXT title back. Oba and Trick both get into the ring. Trick then attacks Javon Evans, who tries to help Oba and Trick after the attack by Dark State he had at Vengeance Day. Javon hits a crazy ass cutter on Oba Femi. The show closing up between Trick and Javon Evans staring each other out. I think the destination is going to be a triple threat at Stand and Deliver, and it's going to be Trick, Javon, and Oba. Don't mind it. But anyway, now NXT snooze fest. I don't think it was as good a show as I thought it would have been. Bit disappointing show. Come on, Uncle Sean, you're better than that. Anyway, next up, we're going to be Evolving.
Hello, this is Michael Cook speaking from back in the day, and I'd like to wish Max Wrestling Podcast a happy 10th anniversary. All you guys are doing an amazing job. Now, I'm doing this on the 4th of March, recording this, and so I'm just going to ask, has R-Truth called out John Cena yet and got completely buggered? All right, have a great show and a happy 10th anniversary again. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is Corey. Y'all might know me as Flex Murdoch, 1/3 of the Brothers of Max Destruction, but today I'm coming in here as myself. Today is the 10-year anniversary of Max, and I gotta say, for the last 6 years, things have definitely been great. This has been the greatest part of my life. The experiences, the friends, the family I made along the way. This is a special occasion. 10 years ago, a man named Dazzy Lee created Max Wrestling in the hopes that it one day will achieve internet success and will prosper to reach thousands across the globe. 10 years later, here we are, and Dazzy Lee has done exactly that. Along with the help the way with Moses Marquez and a couple other good friends across the pond, and some of us here in the East Coast, we have made Max Wrestling a household name staple on the internet. Through my darkest times, through my darkest hours, they have gotten me through the most brutalist blows I've ever experienced in my life. And because of that, I was a Lionheart. And I can't thank Dazzy and the guys and the girls of Max Wrestling enough. And also, we would like to remember the people that we lost along the way, that will be celebrated here also on the 10-year anniversary of Max. So I just want to say thank you guys. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Happy birthday, Max. Double digits, baby. This train's not gonna stop until we're old and gray and in wheelchairs, so hey, it is what it is, baby. But this is Corey saying happy birthday, Max, and may we all forever live on.
Hey, just wanted to say congratulations. 10 years. Holy shit. We've all aged, but excuse me. Please edit that out. I can't belch, so please edit that out. But yeah, congratulations, 10 years of Max Wrestling Podcast. Congratulations. I'm so proud of all of you. God bless you, and here's to another 10. Much love.
10 years of Max Wrestling. 10 years of constant, persistent, constant passion, and just consistency. Everything's constant. Everything's consistent, right? That only makes you better. It makes you wiser. And we're always learning in the podcast game. We're always adapting. And this show has always provided a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and most importantly, a community. And Dazzy, I got to say this, no matter where I go, no matter what I do or what any of us do, our home is Max Wrestling. You have provided us with such a platform to not only tell our stories through our promos and showcase our smarts within our trivia and our knowledge, pun intended. I think with this show, it's just such a blast from the presentation and the precision from your graphics, from making everything, no matter how minuscule it may be, you make everything important and you make everything fun. And that's what makes a great podcast. So here's to not just 10 more years, but hell, even 50 to 100 more years of this podcast. We're going to do this and rock it till the wheels fall off. And how apropos is it with a name like Max in the title of the Max Wrestling Podcast? Let's, like we've said many a times, take it to the max. And I am so proud of you, my friend. I am so proud of the work that you do for all of us and the work that you've done just as a person within your music and everything. You, my friend, are an absolute gem. And I am proud to be a part of this brand, as we all are. So here's to more promos, here's to more trivia, here's to more wrestling analysis, and most importantly, here's to more fun. Happy 10-year anniversary, Max Wrestling.
Right, so it is time to evolve. Now, we're going to kick off Evolve with Brindley Reese, who's a familiar face from NXT, taking on the young upcoming Mason Holiday. Brindley looked impressive with a fireman's carry into a cutter, wins the match. Not a bad match, quite decent. It's a different side from the bundle of energy that we once saw. Anyway, then we get Peter Rosenberg speaking to Tyson and Tyreek, who are sat in the VIP area and are looking for a fight. Next up, we have Mark and Joe Coffey from Gallus, who face Jordan Oasis and Sam Holloway. Now, I like the look of Sam Holloway. Looks a no-nonsense sort of dude. And him and Oasis definitely did not get along. So, Gallus do pick up the win after Joe Coffey knocks out Jordan Oasis with a huge right hand. Just after the match, Jack Catwheel and Cappuccino Jones come out to save Oasis after the match completely finished. But we had Wolfgang and Gallus all in the ring at the same time. Next up, we have Chantel Monroe taking on Layla Diggs, and I'm sold already on Layla. This was a fast-paced match. Chantel looked great as well. Both ladies come from the gymnastics background. Chantel picks up the win with a cradle. Both fan of both ladies. As I said, so they're both literally like in the gymnastics background, which I'm a fan of. I like it a lot. And then next up, we have Hayes Jameson taking on Callie Anderson, who once again got very angry. She stole the headset of Robert Stone, and she does get her match. And she destroys poor Hayes Jameson, the party gal, fan of already. Picks up the win with the shoulders after a massive running power slam. Next up, then we have Peter Rosenberg interviewing Kylie Ray after finding out what was the note that was left by Wendy Chu last week. Kylie says she's never met Wendy and doesn't want to know Wendy as she scares her. Not a good start there, Kylie. Kylie then rips up the note that was left. Wendy Chu's music plays and then Zara Zaka comes out and Kylie mistakenly thought it was Wendy and nearly hit Zara, someone who she had a great match with last week. And it looks like that is the first little program that's really going to come out of this. So Wendy and Kylie could be a banger. And then next up we have Drake Knox and Tate Wilder. First time we see these two young men taking on NXT's Tyson DeBon and Tariq Igwe. We do get an appearance from Zeta Steel and Swipe right in the VIP area, but Zeta picked up the note that was left that Kylie ripped up from Wendy Chu following the match. During the match, Tyson and Tariq pick up the win with a Heartstopper slam. And then the main event of the night, we have the lawyer of the D'Angelo family, Luca Cristofino, taking on Javier Bardal. It's great to see Big Body Javi back. He's been out for 6 months. Javi did suffer, I think, again, he got a re-injury. I don't know if it was to the same leg or ankle. I'm not too sure. Luca does get the win with a case-closed backbreaker. Good match, good main event. We did see that there's a match that I'm looking forward to next week. We are going to get Kendall Gray against Zara Zaka. Now, that's going to slap. Give them the main event. After the match, Luca then calls out anyone who can stand up to him. He said this is his show, and he's on there on behalf of the D'Angelo family. And then we get two big dudes. We do get Keanu Carver and Harlan Lewis. Both come out to confront Luca. Good show. Decent show. Did enjoy it. 50 minutes of good wrestling again. As I said, it's new. Trust the process. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. Last night, Dynamo, whatever. Yeah, show sucked.
This is really going to get your test. This is really going to get your research and your thinking caps on. Question 3. It's about my podcast. I interviewed somebody back in the early days of the podcast, well, somewhat early days of the podcast, and we had a discussion about, it was a wrestler, we had a discussion about him, and we also mentioned, and he also mentioned to me that he wanted to join ICW, Insane Championship Wrestling, and be a part of that roster. And he was working his way to get to that roster. My question to you is, who was that wrestler?
I don't know. I thought it was Nadia Sapphire before he said it was a he.
Can you repeat the question? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I interviewed somebody back in the day, well, somewhat early days of Wrestling Matters podcast, and we had a discussion about him, about him on the podcast, and interviewed him, and he mentioned to me that he wanted to join ICW roster. He was working his way to get to the ICW roster. My question to you: who's that wrestler? And yes, it's a he. Although that Nadia Safir is fit.
She is, yeah.
Google it.
Fucking hell.
Nadia Safir.
You seen that? Google. Have you seen their pics on fucking Twitter? Jesus Christ.
Safir. I can't spell Safir. Yeah. Oh, I forgot you had it.
Don't tell me. No, it wouldn't have been great, I would have.
It's yourself.
I wish.
No, because I think Anthony would retire after doing that.
I would.
Big game out?
It's a good shout.
I don't know.
Well, I'll go for that.
Are we final answer then?
Yeah, screw it. Would have been for me wrong.
The final answer is wrong.
Could build the suspense. We all knew it was wrong.
The guy who's the answer was named Massimo Italiano. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, Wrestling Records.
Thursday on Max. Predictions, recaps, trivia, and groundbreaking promos, and the occasional rant.
I'm going to say it again. Fucking Netflix.
Fucking Netflix.
You have known for months now that this Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight was going to happen. You knew. You had more than enough time to get the infrastructure for your website ready to go.
Join us on the Max Wrestling Podcast every Thursday. Exclusively on YouTube and audio on all podcast platforms. Go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
Welcome back to Max Wrestling. I am the captain. He is El Jefe. He is Cypher. And he is Beer. Speak their name and they appear. Make sure you smash that subscribe button on YouTube. Follow us on all social media and podcast platforms. And for all the information that you need, head to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
There's links all over this thing, I promise you. Still to come tonight, week 2 of the Ring of Games Cup. Can Teddy P make it his second straight week? But first, it is time for the most official, completely legitimate promo championship. El Jefe versus the original promo champion, the Kingpin. It goes down right now.
It's easy to be the best thing going today when the Kingpin is not in the building. But the moment that the Kingpin shows up, you just got moved all the way to the back of the line.
Max Wrestling viewers, there's no need to be confused about the voice you are hearing. I mean, I think we all know this is the greatest voice you've ever heard in your life, even better than that of your own mothers and fathers. There's no need to adjust your screens. Let's keep it a buck, people. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Here I am, motherfuckers. Here to grace your screens. Here to take a moment out of my busy day of being wildly successful and making a shit ton of money to give back to you, the people, because that's the guy I am. Now, you know exactly who this is. I mean, I'm a guy who has many titles, don't I? I mean, psychologist, life coach, professor, but perhaps the most important in this situation, the program director. That means I direct shit. That means that I say what goes in this motherfucker. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't take credit for anything that's happened before you see my face, okay? So to this point, if this show has been absolute dog shit, because, you know, I assume it has, that's not on me. I wasn't directing that part. Every now and then, I like to take a little piece of the power and give it back to the people who think that they run this organization. You know, so to this point, if you haven't been entertained and you've fought with everything in your heart to not change the goddamn channel and go view some other stream, that's not really on me, is it? That's on the losers who think that they're entertaining but don't really have anything of means to provide. You know what I mean? I don't want to throw any names out there because I'm not the kind of person who would just throw a name out there like that. Because why would I do anything like, Flex Murdoch? But we won't just try to put the lack of entertainment all on one person. We could put it on some group of people, Maybe we blame the sisters of minimum wreckage. Anywho, I made you all a promise. The man of many titles promised he would add one more. And that title is Promo Champion. So Moses Marquez, it's your day of reckoning. Congratulations. You finally get to be important because you're facing me. Unfortunately for you, you finally get to be important because you're facing me. And when you face me, loss takes place. But before I get into this, hold on, baby. I almost forgot. The most important thing. What everybody came here to see. What everybody came here to hear. The most important 6 words in Max Wrestling promo history, baby. Whew, I feel really good about this one too. Y'all get ready, because I know this is all you really cared about. This catchphrase that the first time you heard it changed your life. And if you're hearing it for the first time, get ready to have your life changed. We all know it. Say it with me, people. Hang on, drum roll, drum roll.
Yeah, boy. Let me cut your fucking mic off. Actually, let me tell you something, bitch. As special guest referee, I declare this match over. I hereby disqualify you, and Moses retains the promo title. Congratulations, loser. And now, with that being said, it's time to cause some more destruction. Follow me.
Everything is and going according to plan.
Oh, you fucking bet your ass it is.
Here's my question. Where's he at?
Oh, don't worry. He's on his way right now.
So where is he at?
Oh, him? He's right here.
Welcome back, Travesty.
Max Wrestling and promo fans tuning in worldwide. Why the fuck should we give you a cinematic masterpiece of the travesties return when we could do a basic car promo, since everybody thinks it's all great now all of a sudden? Hell, even Kevin Owens is doing it. That's neither here nor there. It's time to reveal some of our plans. Reveal some of the destruction. You see, I never even had to show up. Every week y'all been asking, where have I been? Right where I needed to be. At home, sitting on the couch, playing you all like a fiddle. Because you're all fickle. You're puppets that we get to toy with. Let's run it back all the way to the Rumble. Well, even before the Rumble, we said Chris was going to take the dual title back. We said we were going to protect Flex Murdoch. We were going to protect his mind and allow him to become the new Knowledge Champion. But where the hell did I ever say that I was going to become new world champion? Where did I say that we would become new tag team champions? All we ever said was that we were going to destroy your plans. Now, granted, some of my plans was destroyed. Captain, I heard your match or your promo, your spewing garbage, what the fuck ever you want to call it. I seen your promo at the Rumble, our grudge match. You say that I have a personality crisis. Well, let me tell you something, bitch. I don't have a personality crisis. I am a personality travesty. And I'm okay with that. Completely fine with that. Now, I handpicked our special guest referee. Hello, Kingpin. You fell right into my trap. I hand selected you as special guest referee, knowing that you would do anything to sabotage me, just like you did. Now, just for the fun of it, I considered seeking legal action, but Captain, I know you already have enough lawyer trouble as is. So I left it alone. And then, Kingpin, you thought you could screw with my brother. You thought you could sabotage him and get away with it? No. So we weaseled him in and made him special guest referee. Just to disqualify your bitch ass. Now, to go back to the tag team titles, we had no desire. We had zero desire to win those tag titles. Flex here was completely content focusing on the knowledge title. And after past experiences with the Demoness, kind of don't blame him wanting to sit this one out. Me, I have no business, don't care, no fucks given. However, since the beginning, since his debut, Chris Reed has been dying for the attention of the Demoness. And guess what? He's got it now, don't he? So, Kingpin, you think you could sabotage me and screw me out of my match? You can screw Flex, sorry, still getting used to the name change. But I be damned if you think you're going to take away this opportunity. I know how close you are and how much you fanboy over the Demoness. However, I cannot and will not allow you to take this opportunity away from Chris Reed. So, what you gonna do, brother? RWT, Kingpin, Emir, Black Bane, Costello, what you gonna do when the walking travesty at Promo Mania destroys you?
In other words, he's coming for you, nigga.
Thank you for joining us for our 10th anniversary. There is now no more milestones before our next Max event, which is the 10th annual Promo Mania, and it is another 2-night epic on April 17th, and will be headlined by a double title match for the ages as Beer defends the World Championship against the self-proclaimed Promo Champion, Moses Marquez. And as you heard a little bit earlier on, after this match, the two title histories will be merged together and the Promo title will be deactivated once again, but all former Promo champions will be recognized officially as former world champions.
Hey, I'll fucking take it. And as it's been set in stone for weeks, it is finally time to settle the score once and for all in the concluding chapters of a Promo Mania trilogy as the Captain faces the Phoenix in some cinematic finale.
Family ties. It will be a sacrificial exhibition when the mercenary Chris Reed goes one-on-one with one half of the Max Tag Team Champions. She is the twisted conscience of Max Wrestling, the Demoness.
I've been praying for you each and every day, big dog. And the official theme song for Max Wrestling Promo 10 is Long Live the King by Captain's Revenge. That's taken from the Captain's latest album, Distortion, which is available on all streaming platforms. And of course, head on over to maxwrestlingnet.movie.com/Promomania for for more information.
And as we're 4 weeks away from Promo Mania, that also means we're 4 weeks away from the next album, Clarity. So keep an eye out. Ooh. But before we go any further, it is time for week 2 of Ring of Games. Teddy P was victorious in his Ring of Games debut last week. Can he keep up with the luck? It is Teddy P versus Moses versus Beer versus the Phoenix in Ring of Games week 2.
Come out.
We are kicking off Ring of Games Cup Show 2 with the first round. Size matters. No matter what they tell
That's
you.
not what she told me.
It matters.
Hey. Never really had that problem.
In this round, each player writes down the longest answer they can think of to the question in terms of number of letters. So the first one is anyone that has eliminated more than 5 people in a single Royal Rumble. And just to make it more challenging, If you say Steve Austin, we're not accepting Stone Cold. It's just Steve Austin.
Do we
So
need
write down
shoot
the
names?
longest name you can think of.
In a single Royal Rumble.
Whichever name they were performing under.
In a single Royal Rumble.
In one single Rumble,
And
yeah.
can you?
Is this kind of like nicknames as well?
No, just the ring name. So, like, you're not including Stone Cold. It's just Steve Austin.
I don't know because
Okay.
I don't know whether that Rumble.
I definitely
So if
got one. When you said
if this-
5 eliminations in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, at least 5 in a single Rumble.
I have to go with one because I don't know whether another Rumble counts.
Because you said.
Oh,
the
you
most
saying
letters?
greatest Royal Rumble? I'll accept it.
Oh,
Yeah, whichever name
that's
has the most letters
unfair.
gets the point.
That's unfair. Greatest Royal Rumble? I don't know. That's kind of.
I think Mo's ready. Beer's ready.
I can't show you. Does it see it?
Okay, we got Braun Strowman, King Kong Bundy. What's Teddy got?
Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair. Braun Strowman. All right, let's BRAUNSTROWMAN. So that's 13 letters for Braun Strowman. BIANCABELAIR. 12 for Bianca Belair. Mo, you had King Kong Bundy?
Yeah.
No!
O-N-G.
King Kong Bundy is unfair.
Why? There's a
Unfair.
three-way tie. Beer, Feeney, and Mo on 13 letters. Point to each of you. But that was not the long. Neither of those were the longest one.
Wait. You said 13 letters?
Lesnar?
What was Bianca Belair?
The longest answer you could have had was the Ultimate Warrior.
Yep. Crap in hell.
Whatever.
There's another one.
That's another
There's
one.
another one.
Hedwig.
Longest name again for any former or current. You probably won't want to put the current one now. X Division champion.
X Division champions.
No.
X Division
Oh,
champion.
that's high. Yeah. I'm about to go somewhere where you guys aren't even gonna go. Nickname included or just name?
I haven't really got much.
Just a name, I think.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, just a name.
Okay, no, not then.
This one's
X
a
Division.
guess because I'm not sure if he was X Division champion, but I hope he was. I got my answer anyway.
I think this guy was, but again, I'm in the same boat ski. I'm pretty sure he was.
I'd be surprised if he's not this one.
Okay, so Feeney's ready. Anybody else got an answer yet?
Yeah, I don't know whether it was from X Division champ or not.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, B, what you got? Alex Shelley.
Okay.
Is he a former X Division champ? Let me double
He is.
check.
No,
He's definitely a former X Division champion.
Chris Sabin definitely was.
Oh yeah, Chris Sabin was like 12.
Alex Shelley was a one-time X Division champ.
One.
Oh God, love you, Alex.
Mo, what you got? Frankie Kazarian. Nice.
Ooh,
well, we already know that's longer than Alex Shelley. Feeney. Christopher Daniels.
Ooh.
I'd be surprised if he's not.
Yeah, no, he
Daddy?
is, but I think
I'm pretty
it's Michael.
sure
Michael
is.
Oh, he's
Michael
definitely
Bennett.
an X Division champion.
Michael Bennett.
Mike Bennett.
No, Michael Bennett. This name was Michael Bennett.
But his name was Mike Bennett, so
yeah.
No, his name was Michael Bennett in TNA.
So it is a point.
Michael Bennett. I remember. Y'all trying
Point
to
to
bullshit.
Feeney for the correct answer.
Oh.
And a bonus point because Christopher Daniels was the longest possible answer you could have written down.
Boom.
All right, good shit, Phoenix.
No, fuck that shit.
As you now have the most points, you get to choose your partner for round 2, and it's a different team game this time. It's don't state the obvious. Each player is given a wrestler or match type and must describe it to their partner using only 3 words. Who do you want on your team?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take Mo this time.
Hey,
All
I'm
right.
fucking popular today.
Okay, so I will send Mo the wrestler or match type, and then he can write down 3 words to help you discover what it is.
Hopefully, it's not too god blessed and obvious.
In the meantime, Beer and Teddy decide who's going to write and who's going to guess.
Beer, you should write, and I should guess.
Oh, yeah, we can see your screen.
I have a good one.
You said 3 words?
Yeah. 3 words to describe the wrestler or match type I just sent you.
Hang on. So what is it? Match? So it's match and or a name.
Yeah, I'm going to send you which one you need to describe.
I had the perfect one.
Don't worry, bud. You got me on your team. It shouldn't be that hard.
I'll send you yours now, so you got time to think. Although there might be one obvious one I can think of.
Well, fuck it. I don't give a shit. If this is wrong, then you can correct me and I can do it in a different way. I can't even write on this bitch. All right, you ready, Feeney? Hopefully you can understand this. I don't know what the fuck I wrote. I didn't know what I wrote.
We got
most falls wins.
I can't see it.
Most falls wins are the 3 words.
Most falls wins. Is that
falls
okay?
wins.
That's
oh my god, I know it.
Most falls wins.
I know it already.
Which wrestler or match type is he describing?
I can tell you, but I can type it to
match
you.
types. Think of wrestlers. Think of
I could definitely tell you who it is right now.
Riding the horizon.
In fact,
2 out of 3 falls.
I'm a message Daddy. No, I'm a message.
Iron Man.
Oh, fucking Iron Man. Damn it.
Iron Man.
I'm gonna kick him, as Cartman says, perfectly square
Iron
in the
Man and
nuts.
Shawn Michaels. Like, what the hell?
All right, no points scored.
Falls.
Now we'll see Beer's 3 clues for Teddy.
This Dom was in.
I hate this game.
You just need 3 clues to describe.
And you have me on your team.
What I sent you.
Keep telling you that.
I hate this game.
One you've given me's got a various amount of names, by the way, in his career.
I fucking love me. I hate this game.
Jesus.
Uh,
I need a name.
Guys, the one you've given me's got a various amount of names in his whole career.
Yeah. So you need to write down
so that
3
should make
words.
it easier.
Well, I think he's giving it away to wrestler.
And complaints and complaints.
Like, if you give me one of the names, possibly.
Right. Okay.
One of the.
Right. Let me get a name in the beat.
You feel me? Like.
I can think of 3 perfect words, but I'll see if you write any of them down yet first.
He's like, but I'm the host. And that's
yeah, I'm the host. I can't give you the answer.
Definitely knew it was Iron Man match off of Most Falls Win. I was like, Iron Man.
Yeah, that was good
like
use of the 3 word rule.
Like, bro, I was like,
okay, what we got?
Me.
Beer's got lower a little bit. I can't see it. Oh, head shrinker. The fucking time's in the way.
Austin?
Hold on.
What?
And change. Head shrinker, Austin, and change.
Okay.
Ooh, now you got me thinking.
What the hell is that? All right, hold on.
I get it.
Oh.
Austin and change.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know why I'm going towards Ted DiBiase, but probably not him. No.
No, it was Rikishi. Former head shrinker. Ran over Austin.
Oh,
and changed today.
Cool.
See, the 3 words I would have written down were ass, stink, face.
That would have been too obvious.
You got to make it obvious.
That was the point. You're on the same team.
I'm trying to get a point.
You said head shrinker.
We're on the same team.
Head shrinker. Change. Where did change come from?
Yeah, that was his gimmick in '96.
Damn. Well, no points scored in round 2, which means Feeney's still in the lead. Round 3 is, again, games of Ring the. You're asked a multiple word question, and the answer is in alphabetical order.
Teddy, next time.
We'll start with
It's all
Teddy,
good,
who
bro.
is not yet to score.
I'm so mad.
We need the answer in alphabetical order for CM Punk's famous nickname.
He has like 2.
The one with 4 words.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, man.
Bro, that's unfair. Because it's BITW.
So what is it?
Best in the world.
Yeah, you don't have to change it. It is an
I was
alphabetical
gonna
order
say,
already.
that's the goddamn easiest one I ever heard of my whole
No,
life.
come on, bro. I didn't even get that one.
I thought you were gonna hit it
That's
with
an
the
easy
MC
point.
Hill or something like.
You don't even need to change it.
It would have been like voiceless. Like what? No, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, voice of the
We
voiceless
good
would
with
have
that.
been good. No, wait, that's yeah. All right,
We good.
beer for the next one. Again, the answer is 4 words. They got to be in alphabetical order. We're looking for the much hated match between Big Boss Man and Al Snow at Unforgiven 1999.
Oh my God, what was that? You fucked it up. Don't fuck it up again.
Nope. Oh, come on.
From
I ain't supposed to like you, and I'm saying some stuff in my head for you right now.
the from Kennel Hell the.
Yes, the Kennel from Hell.
Yes, let's never ever talk about that.
Oh my God, what was
write
that?
this the fuck down.
What was that?
Awful.
It was
Let's
awful.
not
What
talk
it
about
was.
it.
They had a steel cage
And
and a hell in a cell around it,
We're
and
not
there was
supposed
2
to talk about
Rottweilers
it.
in between.
I got mad. Immediately.
Yeah, and the dogs were shitting all over the arena.
I got mad immediately.
On paper, the concept doesn't sound too bad, but the execution was awful. Okay, over to Mo for the next one. William Regal's trademark move with brass knucks.
What? Oh, just when he hit.
Wow.
Oh God, it's a fucking gimmick. It's called something.
Yeah, there's a name. There's a name for it.
And that's Paul.
Oh,
That's crazy.
shit.
I believe it's
God
also his special ability in GM mode on 2K. It's a power card.
And that's one of the words in there. That's close.
I think Bia
I didn't
knows
even
it.
know it's got a fucking name, so I got nothing. I'm not even gonna fucking guess it.
No, all right. Well,
What
no
is it?
points, but Bia, what is it?
Is
Half power punch the.
Yes.
Yeah,
Power
there
to
it
punch.
goes.
you stole it.
Power of the punch. I
Power of
told
the
you
punch.
I was
Is that
like,
okay.
that's what it's called? Power of the punch.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Power of the punch. I
Okay.
hate that shit.
I know which. I just want to know for next time.
No, it's because it was on SmackDown. That's why. Well, not
Who?
SmackDown, but WWE.
Yeah, it was on the Smack. Here comes the pain and everything.
Oh, it was on
Called
SmackDown.
Power
Here
to
comes the
Punch.
pain.
Okay,
No,
hold
wait,
on. Wait a
yeah.
minute. Hold on. I know we
That's
playing
why
a thing right now, and
it's
this we're all super serious, but we're talking about a game from when we were in middle school, high school. Some of us. How the hell you think I don't remember that?
We're
shit?
talking about the name. We're talking about the name, and everybody remember that name. Power of the punch.
I'm pretty sure they called it on commentary too.
As I repeatedly tell most folks, I went through 3 concussions that I remember. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
The brain
Feeney for
don't
the
work
last
like
one.
it used to.
Last one for Feeney. The title of Chris Jericho's first entrance music in WWE.
Oh. I really thought real hard on that one for a second.
Real, me too. I'm glad it ain't me.
Oh shit.
We talking about nicknames, or we talking about?
No, the theme song name.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Hey man, leave him be. The ears is steaming. All right, he doing all right. He's doing all right. I couldn't think of the power of the punch. I can't say shit. You know what I'm saying?
Break down the walls.
There you go.
Yes, you only had to change one word. Break down the
There you
walls.
go.
The
Break
actual
down the
song was
walls.
Break the Walls Down.
Break the walls down. Yep.
Why does that sound better? Though?
The walls down.
Right?
It just sounds a little better. It sounds a little cleaner.
I think that would sound a bit better, to be fair.
At
Yeah,
the
it
end
says
of
the answer
round
in the
3.
song.
Yeah, it's the first word spoken. At the end of round 3, Phoenix is still in the lead with 4 points. Beer's on 2. Mo and Teddy on 1.
Boo.
Hey, Simon.
Oh, okay. I like this one. Round 4 is face or heel. Each player must guess a wrestler's identity based on one-word clues provided by their opponents.
Love it.
Their opponents.
If you guess correctly, you get a point, and then you can decide to award a point to the best clue from your opponents or remove a point for the worst clue from your opponents.
I remember this.
Since I'm a heel.
I should
I
have carried
wonder what I'm gonna do.
We'll let Mo go first.
Hey.
So I'm going to send the identity to your 3 opponents. They can give you one word as a clue.
How do I go check?
Messenger.
Messenger.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing a superstar, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Making sure I open up the right filing cabinet, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gone to digital yet.
So we need one word as a clue to that identity. Point to Mo if he gets it right, and then he can award or remove a clue. Remove a point
All right.
for the best or worst clue.
Look, is it one word?
Yeah,
and
just
can I
one
use
word.
Use social media. Because if I use social media, this one word becomes 2.
Like 3 words. Not 3.
I don't know if Mo's gonna get it, but if I say the one word, and if I can use TikTok, never mind.
He said, never mind.
Well, if you give him the best clue, he might give you a point. But if you give him a bad clue, he might take a point away from you.
That's always the
I literally just said the word, so that's why I'm like, can I say that or not?
We'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4,
Blonde.
3, 2.
TikTok.
Okay. Blonde. TikTok. Okay.
And then Feeney, what you got for me?
We'll let it slide.
I couldn't really think of a thing, but it might give it away. I don't know if you can see it.
Scarlet.
Yeah.
We got blonde, Scarlet, and TikTok.
Blonde.
We'll put a hyphen on TikTok so it counts as one word.
Yay!
I'm gonna guess one thing, which would be blonde on the talkie ticks. That's also in the E, and that's Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, it was Karrion Cross.
Oh, some bitch.
Scarlet, who is blonde, and then TikTok with the clock. So no point. However, you can still award a point
That's why I said TikTok.
if you wish. You can award a point or remove a point for the best or worst clue.
First off, I gotta ask, how the fuck is he? He's not even on TikTok like that. So how the fuck are y'all using TikTok as a goddamn clue? So I'm taking a point away from Beer for that shit.
All right, that's fine.
That was
That's
Teddy.
fine. Carry.
Oh, Teddy. Oh, then I'm taking a point away from Teddy. The one and only point you got. Come on now. They ain't even on TikTok like that.
Pause. No,
he
no,
did
no.
Chris Van Vliet.
No. Let me talk. Carrying Cross, his gimmick and our catchphrase is TikTok. So you can say it's a bad clue or not.
Okay, that just shows
Look it
I ain't
up.
watching it.
Remember, he used to have that hourglass, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mo. So Mo doesn't score a point, but he does take Teddy's only point away.
Bullshit.
Feeney, you're up next.
And that was the best clue, and I'll say it. It was the best clue.
All right, I'm going to send the identity to everybody except for Feeney.
Secretly,
I don't even want to do this shit no more.
One word to describe this person.
Oh my God. Are you ready?
Oh Lord. You about to get the best clue.
This is quick. Everybody's got a clue. We'll go Beer. Beer, go first. What's yours?
Toronto.
Oh, nice.
Here, Feeney, you wrote one out for me. I'm gonna write it out for you. There you go.
What's that? Puff.
You can put the same
took my
clue.
shit.
You can say the same clue.
I'm not gonna say the same clue. Lita.
All right. Toronto, Puppies, and Lita.
Edge.
Oh.
Get the.
I don't know. You said Toronto, so I thought Canadian. Then you said Puppies, which confused me. And then, you said Lita, so I thought, since you had that affair with.
Puppies might not confuse you when I tell you who it is. Trish Stratus. The Puppies.
Toronto.
You ain't.
No.
I don't.
Seen the King?
I
Do you
can't,
know who
bro.
Jerry Lawler is?
It's not computing.
You know who Jerry Lawler is?
I'm taking a point off for the Puppies one
Ah.
because that threw me off.
Damn.
In what way? This is how you know you didn't watch the Attitude Era. You lie like a dog.
You know what? In that
Legitimately
round,
the best clue.
in that round, the only two people with 1 point lost the point.
Ain't that some shit?
Crazy. They did it on purpose. They set us up, Mo.
That's what I was about to say. It's an ambush.
Okay, Beer, you're up next. I'll send the clue to everybody else.
Ford.
Be smart. Take away beer's fucking team.
Ooh.
All right, everyone apart from Beer, you've got the name. Give us one clue for it.
I don't even want to do this no more.
This round is.
I don't want
This is why this round is called Face or Heel. You're all turning heel on each other. You're all doing a John Cena.
I'm already a heel. Yeah. I'm the one true heel. Hey. But
I do know how to write those.
No, you said one word?
Yeah.
Fuck. But the word I want is it's 2 words.
I think Trish might have been the easiest one to give clues for.
That was easy.
It was.
And not for me. I
Don't
knew
lie.
I knew everybody.
All right.
Compared to the rest of them.
I knew everybody.
Y'all ready for my clue?
Mo's ready. Beer, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Everybody else got name? Mo.
Flamboyant.
I get it. Feeny, what's your
This
clue?
is it's a hyphen, but I went with face paint.
Yeah, with face paint's one word. That's fine. Teddy?
Damn. I can't think of her. Marlena?
Yes, Marlena.
Marlena, okay.
Goldust.
Boom. It is Goldust.
And I know
say Marlena, though. That was a dead ass gift.
So, are you going to award a point for the best clue or remove a point for the worst clue? Bearing in mind, Moses and Teddy are on 0.
He just does not want to give me that point.
He just don't want to do it.
He does not want to give me the point. I know it is. It's okay. It's fine.
Who put
They can go to minus points.
Teddy said Marlena.
Teddy, you can have the point for that.
Yeah, okay.
Really
Back
helped
on one.
brother a lot.
All right, final one is for Teddy, so I'm going to send the identity to everybody else.
The discrimination is for real.
I just need good names. That's it. Anything that's to the wrestler, 9 out of 10, I'm gonna get.
Foot.
What?
Oh, I can't think of one for this.
Oh, I got a great one.
Fuck.
Like, this can count in any promotion he was in, right?
He's in a different promotion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're not necessarily all in WWE. Well, I mean, Goldust isn't in WWE anymore.
I mean,
AEW.
Goldust is dead.
All right.
And he's still going strong, by the way, in AEW. Fair play.
No, he's Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes.
All right, everybody got their clue.
So do.
All right, Bear, go first. What's your clue for Teddy?
I want to be nice to him. Nana.
Who?
Okay. Nana. Mo?
Nana or Lana?
Nana.
Kill shot.
Feeny?
All I could think of was champion.
Which one you want? You want Swerve Strickland? You want Shane Strickland? Which one you want? Do you want Isaiah Scott? Which one you want?
That is it.
Kill
Swerve
shot.
Strickland.
That's why I wrote it.
Even though when he was Isaiah Swerve Scott, he was the best thing in 2.0 at the time.
Oh my
All
God,
right.
the best thing.
So it is time for point award or point removal for the best or worst clue.
How many
Beer said
points
Nana.
everybody got? I'm a heel. How many points everybody got?
Moses is currently empty. Beer's on 3. Feeney's on 4.
Sorry, Feeney. None personal.
All the personal.
My dog.
No, it's the game. I got 1 point.
No.
Now he got 3 points. It's the game.
Nothing personal, my ass.
Well, I mean, your clue was champion.
Yeah, right. Vague.
Okay, that means Beer and Feeney are tied on 3 points. Time for the final round, which is once again rhyme time. The answers rhyme with each other, so shout them out if you know it. First question is world champion over a dozen times and a match type where the loser becomes bald.
Ric Flair, lose your hair?
Kurt Angle.
Hair for hair?
I'll take that. Ric Flair, hair versus hair.
Bullshit.
Point to Mo. Next one. Damian Priest's finisher and a deactivated title in WWE.
South of Heaven European.
No, they got to rhyme with each other.
What is that really what it's called? I don't think it. I don't think.
You might have had one of them right.
South 11 24/7.
Yes, South of Heaven 24/7.
I was really like, is that really the name of this goddamn finish? But okay.
I knew the finisher. I just couldn't think of the title.
Yeah.
Fucking geek.
Third one.
Raw and SmackDown.
A member of Alpha Academy and the breed of Al's nose dog Pepper.
Otis, bro. No.
Oh no. Fuck.
This one's a mouthful too. And I would not want to say it when I'm drunk.
Who's dog?
Al Snow had a dog called Pepper. What breed was it? And Big Boss Man cooked it in a chili.
I remember that.
It was.
Let's talk about that.
Extra pepper.
It was a. Oh my God. That doesn't make any sense. He said he's a member of the Alpha Academy, and I was about to say it, but it does not rhyme.
What is it?
It's Tozawa. And it's not Chihuahua. So
yeah, Akira Tozawa Chihuahua.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
And I stopped it. I'm letting you know. I said that at the beginning and I stopped it because it did not rhyme. It did not rhyme, but we're gonna let it rock.
It kind of rhymes.
That shit does not rhyme. I'm a rapper. That shit does not rhyme.
Jack Russell Terrier.
Right? I was like, I swear he had a bigger dog than that, but okay.
How dare you?
Okay.
You hear music? You said that shit rhyme? How dare you?
Oh Lord.
It kind of rhymes.
It's too early in
That's
the
my
morning.
guy.
Final one for the final round. A Grand Slam Women's Champion and Fit Finley's trademark weapon.
Bailey Shillelagh.
Oh,
I hate you, Feeney.
gee, that was so close. I'm gonna give a point to both.
All right. Yeah. Even though I think Feeney won this round, I think.
Feeney and Teddy both on 4, so joint winners of show 2.
Yeah, I told you.
But on the leaderboard, that means Teddy's won 2 and Feeney's won 1.
Hey.
Bellend? A bellend? You're a bellend, mate. Look, bellend 1, bellend 2, big veiny bellend over here.
Oh God. Okay, so we had this rant about Russo, and I'm like, what a proper way to be here, right? Vince Russo on fucking bellend board. Here we go. It's simple and it fits so well. He's not the only one getting points, so just right off the bat, because I don't want to talk about Vince Russo for much longer. A nice heaping 25er for Vince Russo, because how dare you call the kettle black? You're just mad you're not on television, and you need something for the internet. I get it, I understand it. However, you're not above it, but just stop it, just knock it off. And I'm gonna do this every fucking week that I get screwed on AEW television. Now, granted, I didn't finish this week at Dynamite, and there's a good reason for it. If you're going to continue to feed me the NWO in its latest form of John Moxley and the Murder Crew. For the love of God, start adding people. Fucking throw FTR in there. Fucking who's in the back doing nothing? Throw fucking Billy Gunn in there. Give me who else? Again, dead ass. If they're
RJ
not
City.
doing shit, thank you for them too. I don't give a shit. If they ain't doing shit, put them with them. I swear to God, if we're gonna stay in the land of the NWO 2025, then make it the NWO 2025, so I can make the stupid joke that everybody's in the NWO or the MMO or MMC, the Moxie Murder Crew. Change the name.
Any other points to dish out?
25 for Bischoff and 20 for Tony Khan.
What did Bischoff do this week?
Oh, not Bischoff. Sorry, Russo.
Oh, Russo. Okay, wow. Pot kettle black, same thing.
Hey, simplistic.
We're gonna give 20 to Alberto El Patron.
Yes.
Well. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Good Lord. Thank you, sir.
This fucking guy. First off, he's the only dude in all of Mexican pro wrestling that could argue with fans, take it personally, then go after the fans well after the fact to then get suspended. I didn't even know the Mexican fucking pro wrestling had like a board.
No.
Okay, I swear to God, I'm sorry if that makes me sound like an asshole, but I didn't think they did. I thought they went out there and just did their thing. You know what I mean? Promoters are promoters. No, they said, motherfucker, you're canceled for 6 months. Good on them.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop booking Alberto. The dude is nothing but trouble. Has been for fucking what, 8 years now?
Just being to society, bro. You need to go do like Ryback does, eat some chips and relax, buddy.
Bill, you got any points to dish out?
Uncle Dave again.
Uncle Dave.
Because there's been some of that's just been leaked now. He said he will not if he was in AEW, which we know he is, he would not let Sting induct Lex Luger into the Hall of Fame. So Meltzer, 20 points. Fuck you.
Sting's retired. I mean, he's got like a kind of a Legends deal with AEW, but
isn't he in the Hall of Fame though?
Luger's not. Sting's in the WWE Hall of Fame, yeah.
So then what the fuck?
Because he's an absolute clown.
Well, that's okay. So I'll give you that one. Dave says some stupid ass shit, but the whole look, dude, if I'm TK, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think TK even cares.
Been like best friends for about 30 years,
dude.
In the WCW.
Without Sting, there's no Lex Luger.
No,
okay, that's just what it is.
To be perfectly honest, though, the only other person that I could see inducting him would be DDP.
Yeah, but I kind of hate saying but look, dude, I subscribe to Uncle Dave, and I have for years. Okay, he says some stuff that's a tad off the wall. I'm a bigger fan of Brian, and mainly Brian and Vinny. Those guys are fucking hilarious. But that's beside the point. But this is one of those things where it doesn't matter. It's not like Sting is an active guy right now. It's not like Sting and Darby are fucking tag team champions. No, Sting had his last match. He had his last ride, if you will, in AEW. He is already a WWE Hall of Famer. What is the fucking problem? Especially on WrestleMania weekend. I haven't brought that fucking part up. Where wrestling fans fucking go to like be each other. Whether you're on this side of the spectrum or on the other. WrestleMania weekend is for everybody, brother. For everybody. There's indie shows fucking galore. Galore, bro. There's international companies coming here because this is the hot spot. So why not take a dude who had a name in your fucking company to introduce somebody, again, all the eyes are. Is he going to help John Cena win? No. That's not what's going to happen. Even though I think that'd be fucking hilarious or some kind of crazy shit like that. But no, it's a Hall of Fame induction. Come on, Uncle Dave.
I am going to dish out 20 points to John Moxley.
Oh,
I don't know what happened to Mox, but he's just become so uncool. And
Hulk Hogan.
I am so over the fucking bulldog choke. So over it. Like I was kind of watching the street fight out of the corner of my eye from last night, and I heard the bell ring, and I'm like, wait, how did he win? Oh, was it that stupid fucking bulldog choke again? Yeah.
Yep. After getting the fucking spike ripped out of his back.
Yeah, oh yeah, that looked nasty. I might give him 5 points for that on the other board.
There you go, the good stuff.
But I don't know where Mox went wrong.
Is he not using the paradigm shift no more? Or is he? Or
No,
not really.
Not really. He's winning every match with that stupid bulldog choke.
Yeah. It's annoying as fuck.
I know.
Killing me.
Do better. Anybody else deserve points this week?
Give 5 points to Jey Uso for that botch. That was
yeah. He won the match with a crossbody. Jay, dude, I'm trying to defend you, bro. Well, I think it was supposed to be like a Braun Breaker style spear when he bounces back and forth between the ropes, and it ended up, one of them went the wrong way, and it just ended up with a crossbody. And Jay just went, fuck it, I'll pin him.
Stupid. Hot garbage. Got it.
But Jay, I'm trying to defend you, dude.
Trying.
That video had, I think, 68% dislikes.
Good God. Don't pull that shit at Mania.
No.
I got a feeling I don't think they will now.
Yeah. Gunther might actually win now.
I think he's one of the most over guys in the company, but judging by a lot of the backlash recently.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that the fans turned on him so quickly. Which doesn't surprise me because they always turn on the popular guy when they start getting pushed. But shit like this doesn't help.
No.
So, yeah, we'll go 5 points to GA, unfortunately. And yeah. Well, no, go on. 10 points to Mercedes, too, for winning another match you didn't need to fucking win.
Yeah, way to tarnish any kind of fucking momentum for poor Billy Starks. But don't get me wrong, it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I thought it was actually, again, I don't know where she's finally getting better, or at least coming into her role here in AEW, but it's like, at what expense?
Right. And by submission, too. I mean, I know it's a finisher, but...
What kind of belt she got now?
Hey.
She
it's
got
basically another
4?
bulldog choke.
Yeah, it is. Does Mercedes have 4 belts, Beer?
And it's going to be 5 soon when she
stop it
in All in Texas. And I will do my nut if she beats Athena at All in.
She better not beat Athena. Athena's got to be the one to dethrone her because there's nobody else.
It really ain't. Well, she ain't her Angle back in the day.
If it's not Athena, I hope it's Julia Hart. Or maybe Start again. Or even Willow. And I love Willow. What are they doing with Willow?
Willow has been doing Japan runs right now.
Willow's fucking great.
She's in.
Love some Willow.
Willow's
Tokyo
fucking great.
Joshi Pro? Yeah. The hard hit style. She can come back from Japan and kick ass. Give her time.
All right, well, if that's it for the Bell End board, let's flip the script to the other board that we have to check twice because sometimes we're nice. It is the Bruv board. Bruv.
Brother.
Straight off the bat, I'm going to go 20 points to Jasper Troy from LFG because they released a clip of LFG where CM Punk was doing promo class. And if that's not nerve-wracking enough, I don't know what is. How do you cut a promo in front of CM Punk? But Jasper Troy gets up and just leaves Punk and The Undertaker speechless.
Oh,
I saw.
It was such a good promo.
Holy
right in
fuck,
Punk's face, too.
Watch the show.
I've never seen CM Punk lost for words.
That's rare.
But he was watching it, making eye contact with this dude for the entire promo, and the look on Punk's face at the end was just like, he's fucking good. So if you haven't checked that out yet, it is on YouTube right now.
Is it
I just
Jasper
put in.
Troy?
Well, I just put CM Punk, Undertaker, LFG, and then it's the first video.
Hey, done.
I think stop
So,
watching
yeah.
that.
Jasper Troy, 20 points. You got a bright future if that's how you cut promos.
You can just half wrestle, brother. That's all you need. Look at The Miz. He did it for 12 years.
I'm also going to give 20 points to Cody because after that great heel promo from Cena, Cody comes out and just has the entire crowd in the palm of his hands going super babyface and then just ends it with, I don't want to face this Cena because he's just a whiny bitch.
Yes.
Mic drop.
Right.
They're adding some
eyes healing
fire to this feud.
If it didn't have a bunch already.
Yeah. Beer's gonna love this. I'll also give 10 points to Stephanie Baker because she looks like such a star in NXT on Tuesday. And like she fully admitted, English is not her first language. I think she cut a great promo in English.
She is funny.
Yes. Strap a rocket to her.
Tony, you fumbled.
I was literally going to say fumble of the year. Fumble of the year. Oi.
All right, who else wants to dish out some bruv points?
Dish out 10 points to both Drew and Damian Priest. That looked like a good feud going on right there.
All right, yeah.
I'll give him 10 apiece.
Is Priest already on this board? No, he's not. Okay.
Hey, get on there. Is there anything worth the fucking damn?
I might give 10 points because I think we just got a bit of news here. Is that David Finlay has just won the Japan Cup, so 10 points for David.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, David Finlay. I've seen him a little bit recently, and he is actually very. I want to give 10 points to Jada Parker for that fucking promo NXT. She is fucking great right now.
Points for just being her.
While we're on that, I'm gonna add 5 points to Jordan Grace on the bell end board because how the fuck were you walking?
Oh, you seen that?
The fucking.
I said when I seen that, I was like, first off, that she would never. I was like, this.
You may as well have been on stilts.
They were basically stilts. Those things were redunculous. Then again, I wonder if her husband asked to borrow them. She's like, come on, I can use the boost. I want to be.
He must be knee height when she puts them on.
Oh, probably.
Sorry, Jordan. Love you, but yeah, 10 points for the fashion
This
choice.
one could be off wrestling topics, by the way. I want to give 20 points to Chris Van Vliet for that fucking great interview with Chris Bay.
He's been murdering the game with these interviews.
Yeah, he's a goat.
Best business.
He is the goat.
So CBB, you deserve it.
How many?
Fucking great.
Points to Penta.
You said 10?
Yeah, I'll give 10 points to Penta.
Nice.
Because, I seen the whole thing break down between him and Braun. Will we get that match at WrestleMania? I sure the fuck hope so.
Hey.
I want it to be a 6-man ladder match.
Oh, yes. And can we please just bring the Money in the Bank back to WrestleMania?
Dom, Sheamus, Finn Balor, and AJ Styles.
In a ladder match, that would be insane.
Logan Money.
Finn.
I even had Logan to the match. That ladder match was still a freaking show.
Yeah, and make it the opener too.
Yes.
I'm guessing night one's opener is going to be Jay and Gunther because they're probably going to go with a triple threat to main event. So yeah, have the ladder match main event night 2. Not main event, open night 2.
And before I go to anyone else there, I want to give 20 points to the Brussels crowd.
Yes.
How big was that crowd? Even the
crowd
were great as well. I gotta give points to us European fans because they're the best right now.
No lying, but you bring them up perfectly. You give them 20 points on the good board. I'm gonna give them 5 because how dare you disrespect my club? Stand up if you hate Tottenham. Sit down if you hate Tottenham. No, fuck off.
I mean, who doesn't?
Oh,
25 points to European fans.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
You bastards are the best. No denial.
Any more points before we wrap this up?
Think that'll do it.
Oh, I forgot some more for the Bellin board. 5 points to the table for botching. I fucking hate it when tables no sell.
Damn table.
You're not the star. Yeah, dumb.
I also want to give points to Tony Khan as well on the Bellend board.
Oh. Rack him back up.
Hey, he's booking Adam Cole. Baby.
Baby.
You fumble with Adam fucking Cole. My
He's
guy,
fumbled with more than just Adam Cole, bro.
And Roddy and Kyle.
It's not just them. There's others. You have to look at it on the women's side too. There's Deonna Purrazzo sitting around. There's a whole heap of just talent just sitting there thumbing the bum.
Sheeta.
Nothing to do.
Where's Hikaru Sheeta?
Huh. Brother, I'm asking that question
More
on
than
daily.
wrestling this year.
I'm begging for anybody in the women's division to step up half-ass and beat Mercedes. Anybody. Because there's a good 6 or 7 women chilling in the back. And they're going to end up bringing up Athena to do it. It's
3
dreadful.
versus Athena.
It's dreadful.
Awful is what it is.
Ew.
It's supposed to be elevating the women's division.
Just made it worse.
Pretty much.
All right, then. With that said, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. And before we close this up, let's find out what's in store for the TSK this week with Click Talk.
Oh my goodness. So the world has gone upside down, topsy-turvy, and I got bombarded. Let's just go with that. Bombarded. The Revolution, the AEW Revolution review for the TSK is going to be dropping preferably sooner rather than later. I've literally just haven't started. That's my own bad. I'm not even going to lie. Can't front about it. It's just life. It's how it goes. But I'm going to get it out as soon as I can, because the reality is April the 6th, we've got another pay-per-view in Dynasty. And then again, we've got WrestleMania happening then. TSK is going to be on all type of shit. We're going to see what goes down. As I've stated, the TSK is going to be starting their own channel soon. Again, another thing still has not happened. So for the time being, we're still here on Max Wrestling. And I think for a little bit longer, we're going to stay on Max Wrestling and work the TSK. It's going to be a nice little angle. We're working together. 2 channels, bring back the love for each other. And then I keep talking about the Footy Pod. The Footy Pod's going to happen, okay? It's going to happen. It's going to be one of these things where it's probably going to be me ranting. And I think Beer understands that perfectly. So that just might have to be what it's going to be. And we're just going to have to wait and see what we can do. But just be patient with me. Be patient with the TSK and do all the fun following, because you got to know the only way to be where we're at is to follow us where we're at. And that's to follow on all the fun socials on the Twitter machine, Max Wrestling UK, 512, the Captain 512, sorry, SMLPod.net, Max Footy Pod, and of course, all the links and a whole bunch more, MaxWrestling.com and MaxWrestlingNet.weebly.com. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button, follow button everywhere you can, right here on the YouTubes. Head on over to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we still got some TikTok happening. And you might find us on some other random socials. Follow us there as well.
Yes. That is it for now. We will see you next week as we get closer and closer to Promo Mania 10. And next week, of course, is week 3 of the Ring of Games. Will Teddy be defeated at all? Or is he right on course to claiming his Promo Mania match?
Fucking trying, man.
We'll find out next week. Goodbye. And good night. Bye.
Evolution Road, I was about to regain the World Championship. My World Championship. I was so close, I could feel it. So why aren't I the champion? Because some people just can't let things go. I knew there would be repercussions from Max 500. But Captain, cousin, you say what I did was unforgivable? That's not even the worst thing I've ever done to you. Hell, it's not even the worst thing to happen to you last year. Oh, wait. We're not allowed to talk about that, are we? Well, let me tell you why I decided to stick that chair in your back on our biggest show to date. Allow me to take you back to Promo Mania, the cinematic showdown. I burned you. That's the length I was willing to go in order to walk out with all the gold that night. Fast forward 12 months, and you attack me from behind and challenge me to a rematch because you can't handle the fact that I was the better man. Only you knew you couldn't beat me by yourself, so you conspired and teamed up with the biggest backstabbing snake, who I can't even mention by name for monetization purposes. So you can take not one, but 2 championships from me. Did you really think I was gonna forget? No. I even said at the end of that match that I was gonna get my hands on both of you. So I waited and eventually saw my moment when you called me up and asked me to join you and the snake to form Dragon Club. And it's that old cliche. If you can't beat them, join them. And then when the time comes, screw them. So I just had to wait and bide my time. And the more I waited, the more impatient I became. You brought in Travis against my objections. And where were you when I was being held captive by the Demoness? Oh, that's right. You were winning the tag titles with Cypher, who, if I'm not mistaken, was a member of MDO at the time. So I used the King of the Mic to badmouth you and air out some grievances. And on Max 500, our biggest show to date, I saw my moment. I took that chair and smashed it over your back, and as a sweet cherry on top, I then chokeslammed you onto the chair. And just like you said to be your best friend of 20 years, you never saw it coming. So now you know. Now you know the whole truth. But you cost me the world title for the second time, and that's not something I'm going to forget. But I guess that's gratitude for putting a roof over your head, right? So here's what I'm proposing. You've beaten me, I've beaten you, you've cost me the title, I've cost you the title. It's time we end this once and for all. Promo Mania 10. All out war.